Amen.
Where do we go from here? We don't want you to hear all this information and then do nothing with it. Instead, let's keep the fire burning by taking some intentional action. We want to share with you 3 important areas of leadership that you can put into practice right away to grow a strong business. 1, recognizing strong leadership qualities. 2, developing yourself. And then lastly, developing others.
When I think of strong leaders, Tamara is one of the very first people that comes to mind. When I was deciding whether or not I wanted to pursue Plexus, I was approached by multiple people to join their teams. I needed to know that whoever I joined with was going to lead me well. I decided to join under Tamara because I knew that she was for me, she was committed, she was consistent, she was always growing, she had massive belief in me, and she had massive belief in what she was doing. So we have to remember, people are always watching. It took me 4 years of watching her before I joined. So people are always watching. Strong leaders are attracted to strong leaders. So how you lead is who you are going to attract.
Yes. When I look at the strongest leaders on my team, many who are in this room right now, they possess all of those qualities you mentioned. They are also full of gratitude, focused on others. They connect well with people, and they show up for their teams by daily bringing value and insight. They model the skills needed to be successful in this business. A strong leader understands every small action builds on the last, and that's what it takes to achieve their end goal. John Maxwell, he says, to be a great leader, you have to work on it every day.
So make sure you guys grab your cameras, take a picture of this, because these are some of the strongest qualities that we see in our strongest leaders. And you know, repetition is the best teacher. So you've heard Tara talk about it, you've heard Krista Deere talk about it, you've heard so many of us talk about it. Qualities are so very important, and you see they're all very much the same.
Yes. And if you're looking at this list and you start to feel insecure, thinking, I don't have all these qualities they've mentioned all week. Listen, none of us has every quality listed, but that does not mean we cannot grow in those attributes. I remember when I was newer in my business, I would look at other leaders and their strengths and compare myself to them. That did not serve me well. When I quit focusing on the things that I felt I was lacking in and focused on the things I was gifted in, I began to grow as a leader. Which leads us to point number 2, developing yourself into a strong leader.
One of my favorite quotes says, "He that is taught only by himself has a fool for a mentor." No one comes into a new job highly skilled in every area. We must constantly learn, grow, and sharpen our skills. There are so many leaders, like here among us, who have offered incredible trainings through YouTube, corporate trainings, team calls. We have the Jewel Book Club. Jump on all of those. Be a sponge, soak it in, learn, and then get into action. I personally watch trainings, read books, or listen to leadership podcasts 5 days a week, and I share what I'm learning with my team. Growing your knowledge and your skill set is a non-negotiable when developing yourself as a leader.
Yes, and the key here is implementing what you learn, right? As you grow as a leader, you're learning those new skills. You have to put them into practice to actually make an impact. If you're not challenging yourself in your business, you are very likely not growing in your business. And sometimes the reason you're not challenging yourself is maybe out of fear. So here's something I want you to ask yourself. Is there anything that I know I should be doing in my business, but I'm just too afraid to try? Think about that for a moment. What is it? Reaching out to your potential? Maybe posting boldly on social media, leading trainings, doing in-person events, taking ownership of your own team. If you haven't already, I want you to take out your phone and share some of those things that you have been avoiding in your business.
Reels.
Reels.
They scare me. Reaching out for sure. Coaching calls.
Coaching
That's
calls.
a scary one too.
Lots of lies. Yeah. See, you guys, you're not alone. We all have things in our business that we are afraid to do. I want you to really hone in on this. John Maxwell's success comes in cycles, okay? You must be willing to try, fail,